Hey, hi guys, this is Nihar and I'm here again to bring you the latest updates from Gift City from the month of August 2025. Guys, if you really like my work and you want to see more of the videos coming up in the future, request you to kindly subscribe and do like, hit like on my Insta and YouTube channels. It will help me to get better and even bring more insights and videos to you in the future. Let's move on to the first slide. Gift City and Gujarat Technological University have basically landed up in an MoU. So I will just give you a framework behind what exactly has happened. So as we know that GIFT in totality basically is majorly focused on fintech systems and fintech companies which basically are trying to set up their bases here. Now, since there are a lot of companies coming in, we definitely will be needing a lot of manpower as well, which are equipped with the hands-on knowledge about what fintech is all about and what are the various areas wherein the education can come up and which can help the companies which are coming in their processes. So from that basically understanding, this MOU has happened. Now the strategic collaboration basically is focusing on IFSC education, fintech innovation and research. The key initiatives are joint development of specialized courses and certification modules, establishment of center of excellence on GIFT IFSC and emerging fintech brands and trends, hands-on training programs and skill development for students and professionals. What is the impact? So the impact on talent and innovation would be that it builds on a future-ready workforce for global financial markets that we just discussed in the initial brief. It supports startups, research and applied learning in fintech. It also strengthens Gujarat's role as an emerging global financial hub. The leadership insights, there have been some comments from the MD and CEO, Mr. Call, for GIFT. It's collaborating will create will create a talent pool for India's global financial leadership. And Ms. Raju K. Gajar, who is VC for GTU, says the partnership offers unmatched exposure to financial markets and technologies. Let's get on to the next news. IndiGo's Gift City expansion more than just an office. IndiGo launches IndiGo IFSC, a wholly owned subsidiary at Gift City. Now, this particular subsidiary will only and specifically be handling aircraft leasing functions. Their headquarters, which are based out of Gurugram, are basically it will be retaining acquisition and maintenance stuff. The scale and opportunity, as you can see, this is where the big numbers come in. So IndiGo has got 900 aircrafts on order, and it creating long-term leasing opportunities. And Gift City's ecosystem, as we know, that it provides 10 to 15% lower leasing cost versus global hubs which we already have. Now, policy and industrial push, as we already know that, and we have discussed this in the previous month's updates as well, that Civil Aviation Ministry is always been focusing on Gift City as a major leasing hub. And airlines, it's not just IndiGo, even Air India per se is also aligned for the need for a consistent tracks rules and faster adoption of Cape Town Convention to boost the lesser confidence. So it is something really big which we can see in the future to come. So how does it matter? Positions IndiGo to optimize cost and financing for its massive fleet expansion, as we just talked about this number. It strengthens India's ambition to capture a larger share of global aircraft leasing. And at the same time, it boosts Gift City's image as a global aviation financer. Imagine a situation when in times to come when majority of the aircraft leasing companies and the aircraft leasing basically starts happening from India, and that too from Gift City. So we are just looking at the currently, if we look, the situation is just basically in the naive stage right now, and the future, the opportunity definitely is gonna go very really big. Let's move on to the next news. IFSC's third-party fund management services, a new era for Gift City's global play. Now we'll discuss about three entities out here. One is the third-party fund manager. Now, who is a third-party fund manager? Now, it can be a global AMC, asset management company. It's a portfolio manager or an advisor, which basically has got products, expertise, and investors. Right now, this third-party fund manager, this company might be sitting somewhere in London, somewhere in Frankfurt, or maybe New York, or maybe London, or maybe Dubai, or Hong Kong, anywhere in the world, right? Now, if as an investor I want to have a look or I want to basically invest in a fund or an opportunity which basically is not in India but basically it is getting operated from outside of India, so I need to go to that particular office in that country and then can need to invest from there. But now things are getting simplified as GIFT comes in picture. So third party fund manager, I've just discussed what is it about. Next is now comes in IFSC fund management entity. Now FME, which is a fund management entity, this is based out of GIFT City. Now these are the three basic requirements which the fund FME needs to have to qualify uh, uh, for investment. Next comes is investment schemes at GIFT AFSC. Now they are hosted. All these schemes basically are hosted in under FME license. They are segregated funds, lot of different funds which can be looked upon, and it's definitely is risk controlled. And the third entity which comes in, it is an investor. So who's investor? Basically, the investor is getting access to global funds and regulated and transparent marketplace, right? Now, all these three entities, what are the three? FME, the third party fund manager, and the investors. All three basically can leverage the benefit of GIFT altogether, increasing the investment opportunities. So, in simple terms, we say global managers, which are third party fund manager, we can say out here, they are quick and they get quick entry and low compliance burden, right? When they come to GIFT. Now, how do they do? So, FMEs. So FMEs basically are able to monetize license and new revenue streams gets opened up. Why? Because these third-party fund managers, their products are basically presented to FMEs, and FMEs can further basically sell it across, right, to the investors. So investors now who want to invest in global funds, they do not really need to go to their offshore office. They just connect with the FMEs out here and check out the products availability and invest, and automatically through this they are basically getting their products of investment which are based outside the country. So this basically opens up a huge opportunity wherein the time basically gets lesser and the investment gets a huge opportunity sitting here in India to invest globally. Okay, GIFT IFSC nears 1,000 registrations and $100 billion worth of assets. In totality, 939 registered entities are already present in GIFT today. $94 billion of banking assets. This is the figure of June 2025. The ecosystem entirely includes there are 47 insurance firms, there are 272 funds, there are 100 plus foreign entities. Otherwise, 54% of them have just joined in the past year, and overall, out of 939, half of these entities have joined in the past year. Now you can see the speed, the way GIFT is growing. If you talk about the activities for quarter 2 for 2025, $121 billion of cumulative banking transactions have happened, and $87 billion of derivative trades have taken place. Now, academic boost, the 2 Australian and 2 UK universities which are offering fintech, cybersecurity, and analytic courses are present already. The strategic pillar for Vikasit Bharat 2047 vision that is in place, and GIFT City is cruising to make this vision a reality. Let's get on to the next one. GIFT City and fintech fuel India's global investment wave. Strategic gateway for global capital. GIFT City is enabling Indian investors to access global assets for diversification and currency hedging, as we just covered in the last slide as well. There are various other products that can be done making use of the platform. Offshore inside India advantage. Again, the same, positioned against hubs like Singapore and Dubai, offering international financial services within India. Fintech driving access. Digital platforms simplify onboarding, they reduce costs and streamline cross-border investments. The democratization for investing. So DIY investing platforms like Appreciate with just 3 minutes onboarding, 15 seconds of transactions, and low forex fees. Expert portfolio insights. That's where we see currently India has got just 4% of global market cap. 4%. That's pretty low. So we simply say that it's got a huge opportunity in global equities. Global standards. At IFSC, as we know, that very simplified process, regularity, clarity, inbound and outbound fund flows, boosting investor confidence and global capital flows. Let's move on to the next one. there is a normal question which is coming up with all the investors' mind, and that's how Gift City is basically trying to figure out multiple solutions and opportunities for these investors. So, should you invest in global securities via Gift City or continue with the direct LRS? What has been happening so far? So, let's talk about some pros and cons of both LRS and Gift City route for an investor. So LRS provides flexibility wherein $250,000 per year of global investments are possible. It could be through equity, through real estate, or through debt. Direct access, wide global broker, fintech platforms are available. High costs. Now let's talk about the cons. Bank charges, forex fees, compliance cost of the country wherein basically you want to invest in. Taxes at the rate 20% for remittances. It's more than 10 lakhs. Taxation abroad, possible double taxation in certain cases, again depending on the rules and regulations set up by that particular country for investors. Now, how about Gift City route? So, first cut regulated by IFSC, it's transparent, domestic jurisdiction, comfort is there. It's whatever is happening from India. Tax advantages, no STT, CTT or GST on the trades. Another plus, innovative products, fractional ownership via UDRs, AIFs, global equity funds, multiple things can be chosen from. Regional diversification, the exposure is not just to US, but you go to Asian countries, you go to Europe and various different markets. Few hurdles, of course, out here Gift as well has. KYC hurdles, separate onboarding process. Naturally, this will be required, but I think this is an initial hiccup. Once this is done, so you can definitely go out all out. Tax inefficiency, the gains are taxed at fund level, they are not at the redemption stage. The last one, which is limited options for now, of course, since still as we see the Gift City is evolving, it is still in the name stage. So still evolving, but versus mature global platforms. So good things, as we say, take time. So eventually it is expected as things get better and better. More companies coming in, more fund managers coming in. This is only will boost the chances of Gift to get on a bigger platform, and investors will definitely have their buy. Let's move on to the next one. Gift IFSC, company growth and ecosystem expansion. This slide basically talks about the humongous growth that multiplication growth basically we can say that Gift City is witnessing. In 2020, 82 companies got registered. In 2025, 409 companies have already registered, which is 5x growth in 5 years. Ecosystem, so we got banking, ecosystem setup, asset management and financial services. Bottom bar, highlight box, as we always say, strong policy and regulatory support driving exponential growth through the IFSC criteria. Tech enablement, single window IT system for swift approvals. Let's go on to the next one. Edelweiss AMC expands to Gift City. New Gift City branch is strengthening global footprint. They just started in August 2025. The launch of India's first multi-manager equity fund series 1, which is a unique funds of funds model. The fund structure will be 60% allocation would be to flexi cap funds and remaining 40% would be to mid cap funds. It's a category 3 AIF with diversified growth oriented approach. Target investors, which again NRIs and overseas investors, simplified cross-border access. Same thing as we've covered in the past, how the benefit is there. Strategic advantage, Gift City's tax incentives, compliances and infra support. Impact, again overall positioning Gift City as a gateway for global hub investors into Indian equities. Let's get on to the next one. Gift City and Quacquarelli Symonds from London, they sign an MoU. Idea is to bridge finance, tech and education on one single platform. The core areas of partnership, internationalization of education, attracting global universities to Gift City. We already have 4 operational. Thought leadership and knowledge exchange, joint forums, policy dialogues and academic outreach. Ecosystem development, enhancing visibility in global academic and policy framework. The voices, what Mr. Sanjay Kaul says behind this, partnering with QS will help bring global institutions to India, strengthen the knowledge exchange and create an environment where talent can thrive, reinforce GIFT City's position as a center of world-class education and research. What Jessica Turner and Ashwin Fernandez of QS say? QS aims to position GIFT City as a gateway of international universities into India, fostering inclusive and sustainable global education ecosystems. Strategic significance elevates GIFT City's credentials beyond finance and tech into global education and innovation sector. Aligns with India's growing role outbound students outflows, which are already growing at the speed of 3% annual growth year on year. So basically, in a nutshell, it is like if you are from India and you want to attain a degree of a foreign university, so you need not go to Australia or UK or US or the best of the universities in the world. You basically can do it within India. Just come to GIFT City, you enroll on one of the courses that you like in the universities which are already operational, complete the course and have the international degree in your hand. So that's all from the month of August 2025. If you are looking to explore investment opportunities or looking forward to set up an office in SEZ or maybe DTA in GIFT City, please feel free to reach out to us. We'll definitely help you out in getting the best place possible. You can reach out to us on the given numbers on the screen and on my email ID. We are also there, present on Insta, and we are also present on YouTube. You can, if you really like the content being published by us, please do go on to our channels, subscribe and hit likes. This will help us and give us more motivation to get better and get more content for you in the future. Thank you so much. Take care. Have a good time.